Sup everybody and welcome back. So I've been scrolling Twitter after a while and I saw this Doom gameplay by this well-known PlayStation fanboy JayTechTV. He posts playing hashtag Doom on hashtag PS5 Pro at a flawless 60 frames per second. Besides the fact that it played at that frame rate on the airport of a console, the PS4, and the Xbox Series S that some consider a potato if I'm not mistaken. He even got community noted about it. But I'm not a good Doom player myself. Hell, I'm not that very good at games in general, but holy shit, playing like this is hard to watch. It's straight up blasphemy. Just watch.
Come on! Yes! 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 Okay, come on! Oh! Yes! Yes! Yes!
It took this man 20 seconds to take out some basic bitch enemies. He plays like he has crippling arthritis. He plays like that the only games he plays are third-person ones like The Last of Us and Uncharted. Shit, it probably is. Hell, he even hides behind cover like he's trying to regenerate health. Brother, this is not COD. Move! The motto of this game is rip and tear, not cower and weep. Not to mention he even used a decoy, which I have to be honest, I completely forgot that was even a thing. My girlfriend is not a gamer, but I can guarantee that she can play better than this.
This nigga is trash.
God, this just hurts too much to watch. I was getting flashbacks to the Dean Takahashi Cuphead incident. So anyway, the expected happens and he gets roasted to hell and back. He then fights back, if you can even call it that. They said the same thing about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. He then fights back by tweeting pictures of the profiles of those roasting him and claiming that they are bots or something, which lends credence to the fact that he knows that he can't defend that atrocious gameplay. He then presses them by prompting them to share their gameplay. The Doom community were like,
Hey.
honestly, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He quite literally asked for it. So he then continues flailing about overall this with gems like, you're playing Doom at 500 FPS, but why? Is it locked at 500 frames per second or is it steadily dipping every time you move? Along with a screenshot of bringing in this PS4 era goofy argument. I feel like I don't even need to refute this. It's been done so many times before in the past. After all this, he then fires up his stream and it goes something like this.
I've gotten, I don't know what that stuff is when it comes to Doom, but I did want to show something off because we know that people will try to twist words and stuff like that, like, hey, you hate Doom or stuff like that.
Dude, no one was saying that you hate Doom. They were just saying how garbage you are. Look!
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. Fuck, man. Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ass.
Literally all you had to do for the Doom community to cut you some slack was like, hey, I was just showing you guys me playing the game. I never called myself the expert or anything. Sure, you'll still get dogged on by that decrepit ass gameplay, but at the very least, people would actually help you improve yourself.
So I want to let everybody know I own Doom 2016. I purchased that on sale. I'll remember that. I pre-ordered Doom Eternal, but I did not beat Doom 2016. I really liked it enough to go and pre-order the sequel. Did I beat it? No.
The audacity of this man, I swear. You were talking all that shit. You gave us mid-ass gameplay that shows you operate at less than the frame rate of Bloodborne, and you complain when the Doom community is making fun of you. Yet you haven't even finished both games? Bruh.
Oh shit, I remember those. So yeah, we played Doom on this channel for a while. We I don't hate Doom. I just don't think it's going to save Xbox.
Man, there is more to life than console warring over plastic boxes, I guarantee you. The vast majority of the community that has their eyes on the game is not wondering if it's going to save the console. With that kind of sentiment and your Sony fanboy tendencies already tells me that you had some rather not nice things to say about Doom the Dark Ages.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Doom Eternal sold very bad against one of the most hated PlayStation exclusives that year.
It has nothing to do with the game at all. It just lends credence to the fact that he just hates Xbox like it's the reason his life is on a downward slope.
Leave me alone!
Doom like an expert because I don't normally play Doom a lot. I do respect the game and I love the graphics, and that's one of the entry points to some of the Xbox fans that know shit about Doom as well. They like it because it reminds them of Gears of War. Let's be fucking honest. So Doom is been there, it's been with PlayStation for a while. All of the Dooms after the acquisition, they just put them over here. And I think they did one of the nicest things. They put all the Dooms over here and they just put it on Plus.
Wow, you got access to some games by paying a monthly membership? Nice! Man, if only there was a service kinda like it. You wouldn't happen to know of one, would you, Jay? Particularly one you've dogged on in the past?
And I'm gonna show it off. I don't care if everyone on the internet hates it. All I'm gonna say is I'm braver than any of you guys could ever be. C-A-P. Cap. Because with the powerful PCs, and yes, someone told me today they're playing Doom at 500 frames per second. I'm like, bro, show me.
I find it odd that you see that as surprising when the game is almost a decade old and technology has advanced since then. Then again, I shouldn't find it odd since you've closed yourself off to a single plastic box that only limits you to 60 frames per second just to appeal to your corporate daddy.
See, post how much you love Doom. Like, I'm not a Doom professional. I have not beaten the 2 games that I've purchased. However, I will post that gameplay because it is fucking awesome. And I want more people to see it. And I think people should buy the game.
Man, I'm gonna be real with you. You should have kept that gameplay to yourself. I've already had enough hardships in my life. You think I want another paper plate at my table? You are one of the only people who I know that can take one of those stone pillars of gaming and make it have the same appeal as a soggy noodle. Honestly, I don't have much more to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So I just finished recording and I was taking a break and watched videos and came across videos that claimed Doom the Dark Ages was woke, which is a different video for later. But anyway, then I was curious as to how JayTech reacted to the trailer of said game and well, just watch.
That's why I always Wolfenstein, because it's got a fucking great story and it uses the same engine.
Do you think it's a smart idea to make Doom open world? Yeah, but you gotta be making it an open world this time around.
It ain't 1993 no more.
Yeah, you gotta have to make sure it's something for people to do.
What? When the hell did they ever say it was gonna be open world? Basically what they said was that different levels are gonna have big open areas with a bunch of shit that you can do. That's not making it open world, that's expanding on the level design. You guys need to pay attention because this was only the combat section of the presentation, which was in the beginning, and they haven't even gone to the exploration section. Not to mention, it doesn't even make sense to follow a trend and do open world since their gameplay formula hasn't failed them once, as far as I know. You know the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it has towns or shit, because this is like a medieval game now. So I'm hoping they have like towns.
Just run through and kill
towns? Towns, bruh? Huh? My god, this is not Skyrim. The only town equivalent are probably Gordoness for us to absolutely decimate.
Oh shit, I guarantee
I would guarantee that too, but then like you said, that would get a little boring. No matter how
boring
good
after a few hours.
But you know Xbox fans, they love their shooters, so they gonna love this shit.
Wow, how out of touch can you possibly sound? Kinda reminds me of that review DSP made about Attack on Titan, where it complains about only fighting titans. Like, bro, what did you expect? And me personally, I don't see how it could get boring. There is progression in weapons, skills, and the like, especially with demons that they throw at you to keep you on your feet. With all that, it helps to keep things fresh. This style hasn't failed them since the series' inception, and it hasn't to this day.
Jay, just look at what they're showing you. They don't even show you no story, bro. They're just showing you all you do is just
shoot.
You want,
Shut your
I know why?
Shoot.
You wanna know why?
For hours and hours.
Because
I've not seen no story element yet.
Okay, calm down and let me explain. The real Doom fanatics, that's all they give a fuck about. Not you. The real Doom fanatics, the ones that buy Doom every year. That's all they care
Doom
about.
ain't barely been that big since like
And
N64.
that's why it's not growing in its fan base, because it's only catering to the fans, the hardcore fans. It's not catering to anybody outside the fandom.
Oh my god, bro, I can't fucking believe this shit. Nigga, how the fuck can you say something so smart, but in the same breath say something so stupid? Like, he was spitting facts about them showing what the fans want, but then says shit like the franchise isn't growing? Nigga, Doom Eternal sold the most out of the entire series. What the hell do you want them to do? Cater outside the fan base? Yeah, I remember when some devs did that with the game series that originally took inspiration from Doom. Halo. Yeah, remember when they tried to cater to the COD community with Halo 4? People like you need to understand that a game for everyone is meant for no one.
Like, I got Doom Eternal, I got Doom 2016, but will I buy this day one? It looks cool, but if I'm gonna be like doing the same shit over and over, and it's like you said, no story to keep me occupied, like I'm spending $70 just to like run and gun. I can do that shit for a cheaper price.
Yeah, you can get the game for a cheaper price if you're on Xbox or PC. Also, no story? There is a story. To be fair, it's mostly set dressing to give you an excuse to shoot shit, but a story nonetheless. In fact, for Dark Ages, they are putting the story at the forefront and making it entirely accurate to the Doomslayer's testament in Doom 2016. What's funny is that vast majority of the complaints they are having would be explained away if they just sat there and listened instead of jumping to conclusions and talking over them, which I've noticed has been a theme over the course of this reaction.
Whenever it drops.
Exactly.
So, like Trudy said, there's no story gonna be shown because it's gonna be very bare bones. It's probably like everything that's going on right now is apocalyptic. Everybody's dead, and the only people that exist are the demons, and you got to kill the demons, and there's nobody to talk to. And that's what it looks like right now. It's just one-man army. But Xbox fans love shit like this, and that's why they wanted Microsoft to buy Bethesda for this. Because they like shit like this.
Nigga, you dense motherfucker! My brother in Christ, not everyone is dead. This is a prequel, meaning hell on earth didn't happen yet. Also, you say Doom Guy being a one-man army like it's a bad thing? Guess what? That has literally been the point of the entire series, you Bomberclot! One of, if not the most iconic songs in the games is The Only Thing They Fear Is You. What do you think they are trying to tell you? God, I've never seen anyone hate on the game so much. Well, actually I have, but you get the point. I guarantee you that if it was exclusive to PlayStation, he would be singing a completely different tune.
Why am I getting the feeling that they want this to be more like God of War than I think it is?
Is this nigga serious?
Nigga, excuse me? Based on your earlier complaints, I just think you constantly have a God of War on your mind. That has to be the explanation, because where in the world did you get a story-heavy game like God of War out of a gameplay-focused game?
So is it the same human inside the suit? Or is that a different human?
There has been only one Slayer. If it weren't for the stream we went over, I would be convinced you've never played a Doom game in your life.
Because Doom and Expedition 33 are also on PlayStation, and Ninja Gaiden is on PlayStation, this is not the best show. South of Midnight as an Xbox exclusive, console exclusive.
Everyone
For how long? 6 months, maybe?
Most people in the Xbox chat are saying that this is a no.
Y'all see what I mean? The only qualifications that needs to meet his standards of a good game if it's locked to a specific piece of hardware. Take a wild guess as to which.
You got something,
man. I mean, Doom is still on PlayStation. It's a L because they said Doom wasn't gonna.
They
be
all
on
on PlayStation except for South of Midnight. That's
exactly, but the remember when the acquisition went down, they said we weren't never getting a Doom game again. Didn't they?
Someone said, "Holy crap, that's mid." Someone
yeah,
said,
it is mid. Didn't they tell us that we were never getting a Doom game because Microsoft acquired Bethesda?
Yeah, back then it was safe to assume as such, and obviously plans changed, which is honestly for the best, but he just doesn't see it that way for such a childish reason. Is Sony's meat that deep in you that you can't at the very least give them a pity win?
I'm gonna tell you right now, they definitely feel some type of way about Doom coming to PlayStation. They will not buy it. If they even had a thought to buy it.
They weren't gonna buy it anyways.
Well, listen, I'm be honest, man. As much as I want to completely agree with you, if a game is exclusive, they could have switched. They could have got a couple of sales, but those people that would have been passionate about a game being exclusive, those people now knowing that it's not, are definitely not going to spend that additional money. People know you need to spend money on exclusives so you get more.
Alright man, it wasn't going to be an exclusive in the first place. It is coming out on a PC. Plus, I thought you said Xbox users don't buy games. And what's funny is that evidently you guys don't either. Cause didn't it come out recently that Sony wasn't making enough money on PS5 sales of games and needed to expand towards the PC audience? If you aren't gonna buy the game cause it's going on platforms you don't like, then you seriously need to reevaluate yourself. I heard shaving off that neck beard and touching grass can do the trick. So, wow, this was a marathon and a half to get through. This man and others like him seriously need to be more open-minded and realize this console warring shit ain't it. I seriously don't understand the appeal of going this hard for plastic hardwares. It was fun back when we were kids, but then we grow up and realize it really doesn't matter and benefits us a lot more if more people got to play. But considering that Jay has been at this for years, I don't see that day coming. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We are close to hitting 2K subs. Thank you all for the love and support. Like and subscribe if y'all want, and have a good one. Peace.
Yeah, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl